all right. Shalom, shalom. Before we begin our presentation, we want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. This your Akim Abdullah, and we out here again, estimated by our Lord and Savior, prophesied the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. Also want to give double honors and a salute to the men we learned this truth from, Shalom, for Wakatan. Yeah, we out here again, and I was just briefly touching on the subject about, how crafty this devil, I was talking to the Ock, man, how crafty this devil moves, man. I haven't really did too thorough, what they want to call research into it, but I saw this article, right? And I think the governor, if I ain't mistaken, or some politician here in Virginia, man, called Yancey, and they got a program, and the program is disguised as low-income housing, affordable housing for low-income people, right? The houses look beautiful, man. The houses ranges from what I've seen between $150,000 to almost in the 200, 180,000, something like that. Brand new houses, man. And they say, they go into these neighborhoods where the houses are abandoned, and they they remodel the whole house, you know. But that's under the guise, man. But I can bet for the most part, the people that live in those houses, man, are Edomites, man. But it's under the guise of low-income housing, and you would think, as a so-called black or what they call minority, as they define it, you would think, oh, it's something for us, man. Man, they'll probably have so-called jakes in there, man. But for the most, cause they can, meet their quota. Now out of 100 houses, you got 2 of them that's niggas. You know what I'm saying? So to meet their quota, they'll put a so-called black face in there, so they won't be defined as being discriminatory. This is not an all-white program. You know what I'm saying? We got Junebug over here. He's over here too. You know what I'm saying? So they got these Edomites, man. Regardless of what program is listed in society, they're going to benefit from it, man. But like I said, the program, I think the guy named is Youngski or something like that. I think he's a Republican, man. And right there is self-explanatory, man. He's there for their people, man. Them Edomites, man. But it's under the guise of what? Low-income housing, man. But you would think that, hey, low-income housing, me as a so-called black person, I may have a chance, because look, we're considered low-income people. But yet these programs are still Edomite. Like I said, the houses are brand new. I looked on the website where they got it, because it was X amount of millions of dollars that they set aside for this program, right? And like when it comes to these houses, they got houses, they got apartments, then they got other very low income. Because I looked, it was like a trailer park. You know what I'm saying? I bet, and I'm pretty sure that's for the Northern Kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Like what you want to say, the Mexicans and stuff like that. So yeah, exactly. They're trying, and for the most part, they'll put you in the apartment or the trailer parks and stuff like that. But the houses, the homes for the so-called low-income people, they're particularly for these so-called Edomites, man, these so-called white people, man. And that's how crafty it is. That, yeah, we do got programs. We help this person, these black people, they're helping me apartments. You know what I'm saying? They got apartments, affordable apartments, and rentals and stuff too. They'll do that. But when it comes to ownership, they say the Edomites say we're still less fortunate. We're impoverished. We're in poverty. So yeah. So we're in poverty, but the what they say, the creme of the creme of the opportunity goes to them, man. Like the opportunity of having home ownership, man. I can bet, because they got a bunch of them sold. I can bet if I go knock on the door, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be an Edomite face, man. Oh, I'm talking about the homes, man. The homes that they got for sale for so-called low-income people, man. You know, but that's what they're doing, man. Now they're considered everything. They consider the low income, the middle class. They're considered the wealthy, the middle class, and the low income. They consider all of them, man. They in all brackets, man. You know, but that's how Esau Edom works, man. He caters to himself, man, under the guise of acting like equal opportunity. And that's how they use equal opportunity and fair housing, but they still use it for their advantage, man. You know, they're helping other checks out so they can't be labeled. We not discriminatory. See, we don't put them in a department.
That's the devil, be the devil. He's deceiving these people. And I got a quote from one of their elite leaders, man, one of the elite families. You know, but these people are basically in Babylon, especially so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Just plain dumb, man. You know, due to the fact of your elite wanting to be that way. But, just like the example that I was bringing out about the equal housing, equal housing, equal housing, low housing. Yeah, low income housing. So all that is disguise and deception from the elite. Because he wants the people to be just as this, man. This one that quote John D. Rogers said, I don't want a nation to think. I want a nation of workers, man. So he don't want you to be thinking, man. He don't want you to be rational people. That means you to be afraid. You know, figure things out. You know, read, research, study. You know, so he just wants you to rely on what he says. You know, and then the people he have a problem with people that do these very same things. They use their mind they rationalize things. They do research. They study. You know, they study history. They study facts. They look at the whole situation. They trying to demonize those people, man. You know, they say they're radical. They're whatever they want to call them, man. Terrorists, extremists. You know, some of them are, but they trying to they made and the ones that are probably for the most part they are controlled opposition, man. They are government agents and government informants, what they call I'm trying to think what they use. Um, I can't. It's not coming to mind. It's not coming to mind.
It's about
They use these people. Oh, I forgot what it's called. The prophet. It's not right. They call like the Christ, not Christ, like yeah, agent provocateurs, man. So it's like what? That's what they call agent provocateurs. They're called agent provocateurs. So they these ones that are radicals or extremists, what they want to call terrorists. They control opposition, and agent provocateurs controlled by the government, man. You know, and it's not and that's not a conspiracy theory, man. There was cops that gave testimony that they was in those certain they was doing those straight they was doing those such things, man. There was agent provocateurs in these protesters, man. So that's what the people they don't want a nation of thinkers. They just want a nation of workers, man. They want you to do what they say you can do.
I can just do what I say and everything be fine, man. Matter of fact, I work. I've been working with those type of people, man, for I don't know how many years, man. You got those type of people to work with. It's like do what I say. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the politics say. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in control. Like and they got some of these niggas in the position too, man. So they got these little sellout ass bitch ass niggas. They male and female. You know what I'm saying? They're in that position too, man. That they be trying to target certain other black people. They show animosity towards and they fucking crackers around here. They'll lean on their side, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll try to come around you and find some reason to despise you, you know, oh your work ethic is up to par. They hate that. Like he come to work on time. They hate that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like
it's that it's called, I forgot what word it is. It's basically petty criticism.
yeah,
We so vexed in this place, man. They're trying to find any and every reason to vex the men of the Lord, man. Because we in a society ran by the wicked, which is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, and these 2/3 is they of their father the devil. They of Esau, Edom, which is the devil, man. They of their father the devil, man. So we're so vexed. Yeah, that's all. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's why I brought it out. Just like I said, man, this society is geared to Esau Edom because of how they try to label it. Low affordable housing, low income housing, all these programs, man, for the most part, are geared to cater to the self-proclaimed white man, you know, and his people, man. You know, so when you look at that low income housing, you would think that, hey, I must qualify. Because who the fuck, you know, who's at the bottom totem pole when it comes to the employment tax bracket? Who at the lowest? Who's at the lowest? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. So when you see a program saying peppered in low income housing, you would think that, hey, it must be talking about me. They get paid, you know, as they call minimum wage, for the lowest wages possible when it comes to any occupation. You will see who faces you. You know what I'm saying? But yet it's still geared to cater to the Edomites. But that's enough. I ain't gonna continue on that. It was just something I saw. We were talking about it, but I think that's enough. If you got something about this.
Well, basically, I want to bring out how all these Walmarts are closing, man. All these grocery stores are closing, especially primarily the Walmart, because we know, you know, they're saying, I was seeing a couple videos on that. They were saying that the reason why these Walmarts are closing is because people are stealing. They said people are stealing. They're saying the stores are not reaching the expectations of sales. So Esau Edom is coming up with all these false narratives to say these stores are closing. When in actuality, he created why these people are stealing. This plan was the fact of the matter coming out through that new Dr. Fraud, you know, the dude that's behind this whole C19. You know, there's the fact of the matter coming out that he knew that it was created in a lab in Wuhan, that it was funded $600,000. I think $600,000 was funded to this gain of research, gain of research experience, gain of functional research experience. They create these viruses in the laboratory. They create these viruses in the laboratory to try to prevent the next pandemic. So all this is planned. And he had parts in it, but he tried to cover it up and make it seem like they came from bats. It's coming from animals. You know, so the whole thing about these people stealing is due to them. You know, they got a motto, order out of chaos, man. You know, which means order out of chaos, which is Latin, means order out of chaos, man. So they can't causing the chaos and then bringing the order, man. You know, his order for these thefts is what? Artificial intelligence, man. Technology, more surveillance, man. And ultimately, they trying to give you that CHIP, man, that MOTB, man. You know, these police states, surveillance states, man. That everything's being surveyed, under surveillance, man, through his technology, AI. So that's what Esau Edom's gonna do, man. He's creating order out of chaos, man. So that's what Esau Edom does So that's what he's bringing, man. You know, and he's trying to blame the reason why these Walmarts are closing is due to theft and low sales expectations, man. But we understand why they closing these Walmarts down, especially they close them down in what community? These black communities, man. We understand why they closing them down because he's preparing them Operation FEMA camps, man. That's why he's closing these Walmarts down because they're going to transform them into FEMA camps. They already there's already proof out there. There's at least 100 of these shut down Walmarts that they turned into detention camps, man, across 17 states, man. You know, so look that up, man. That they got these immigrant children in these Walmarts that they fashioned out to be a detention camp for these immigrant children, man. Which they are the southern, the northern tribe, man. You know, they got these children that they call immigrants in these detention camps that were used to be Walmart super centers, man. So it's not a conspiracy theory, man. That's the reason why he's prepping for his new world order, man. So all those that oppose his new world order don't want to accept the MOTB. He's gonna put you on these Walmart / FEMA camps and give you an ultimatum, man. Feed you things offered up to idols, man, which is that MOTB, the CHIP, man. You know, you won't be able to buy and sell, or you'll get your head chopped off. Donald Trump said if he get back in the office, he trying to bring a method of capital punishment, and the guillotine is one of those methods that he's trying to bring back, man. So all of us, you know, through a spiritual eye, we can see these things happen, man, according to the scripture. So that's the whole reason why they closing down these super centers, man, these Walmarts in particular, man. And where they close them down, you black people's neighborhoods and communities, man. And the reason for that also is because there's a famine, man. There's a food shortage. So he can't fill these shelves. So he's making up a reason of why he's closing these stores down because they don't have any food, man. Food it's gonna be a famine, man. You know, famine is already here. So they trying to make up these bogus excuses. They saying people are stealing. If they are stealing, they're allowing them to steal, man. So that could be their scapegoat. You know, then they trying to say it's due to plumbing. They were saying that several years ago, and they closed down these Walmarts with plumbing issues, but they never reopened those Walmarts, man. They stay shut down. You know, and also about they said sales. The sale expectation is low. So and the people that shop at these super centers giving their statements stating that the Walmart stay packed, man. The parking lot stay packed every day. So Esau Edom is working out a scheme, man. It's NWO, man. So that's what's happening with these Walmarts, man. No, he can't fill the shelf because there's a famine, there's a food shortage, you know, which is prophesied in the Bible, man. You know, all these things are prophesied to happen, man. We in the beginning of sorrow, man. We already in the beginning of sorrow, man. You know, when you shall hear wars, rumors of wars, famine, pestilence, you know, nation rising against nation, kingdom against kingdom. These are the beginning of sorrows, man. We in the beginning of sorrows, man. So we out here to preach the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to the elect, man, of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And those that are scattered among the Gentiles that look like them, man. that's what we out here doing, man. Because Yahweh Shah, the Messiah, Yahweh Shah, which is the Son, he's coming back to destroy Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and these other nations, man. He's going to set fire to Babylon. He's coming back in what you call, or what you think, or what you know as UFO, or UAP. And he's going to melt Babylon the Great, aka America, with thermonuclear fire, man, and the fire from the chariots, man, which you call UFOs, man. So we out here giving this warning, and there's going to be much destruction, much destruction before he comes here, man. Much suffering, destruction, and chaos. So we're giving out the warning to the elect of this people, man. Because only the elect of the nation of Israel are going to receive this, man, because it's written that way, man. But 2 parts of Israel must die with the heathen, man. Must be taken out with Esau, Edom, and the other nations. So we're giving out the warning to the elect. But those are the only ones that's going to get this word and receive it. And the rest of you people, man, Babylon, you're finished, man. You know, you're done. You 2/3 of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you will get the same punishment as your slave master, man. Esau, Edom, man, the wicked. You know, that's what's written in the Bible, man. So we just giving out the warning to our people, man. Just like I said, we see events. The scripture said, watch as well as pray. So we are watching. We're being watching for the Lord, man. We're being watching everything that's going on in the world, man. So we are commanded to watch, man. So the reason why these super centers are closing because there's a famine, and he's going to transform these Walmarts, these other super centers, your Aldi's, whatever house have you, he's going to transform it into steamer camps, man. You know, that's what's going to happen, man. There's wars and rumors of wars, pestilences. All these things are happening because the Bible says so. So these Babylonians, just like I brought out that quote from David Rockefeller, that's how these people is, man. They oblivious. We brought out that term. We brought out that term for two. This is the 3rd weekend. So this demon, all he do is sit around and try to plot and scheme, acting like he got everything under control, man. The devil, being deceiving you. You know, he's the one bringing in the dope. He's the one buying the dope, and the one that locked you up behind it, man. Trying to set you up, man. This devil. You know, these demons coming around like they fooling somebody, man. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself, demon. You already know what it is. You destroyed, you're gonna be fucking destroyed, man. All you fucking demons walking around Babylon the Great, you're gonna be destroyed, man. The scripture said this Babylon the Great is the habitation of devil. Every foul bird, that's all you see around here, man. Devil. The habitation of devils is every foul bird, man. You thugs, thoughts, you scumbags, you criminal, you know, Esau, Edom. It's the habitation of you, man. That's all that's in Babylon the Great, man.
Perception, man. You know what I'm saying? This was the place built on perception, man. But I got a precept. This is the book of Amos, chapter 4, with 11. I have like 10. The book of Amos 10. I have sent among you customers after the manner of Egypt. Your young men have I slain with the sword, and have taken away your house, and I have made the stink carcass. I have made the stink of your campus to come up unto your nostrils, yet have ye not turned unto me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Verse 11. I have overthrown some of you, as Yahweh overthrown Sodom and Gomorrah, and ye were as a firebrand plucked out of the burning, yet have ye not returned unto me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Therefore, thus will I do unto thee, O Israel, and because I will do unto thee, prepare to meet thy power, O Israel. So that's what the Lord is about to do, man. All these things, whether good or bad, done by so-called the supplementary white man Esau, and how about Shimei Shah prepared this, man. He prepared the plague, like he did in ancient Egypt, into modern day Egypt, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, man. He's gonna plague this place, just like the Aqua plague did. One of them is what? One of the plagues is this devil is gonna come down with his sword, just like it said right here. Chapter 4, verse 10, I have sent among you hustlers after the man of Egypt, your young men have I slain with the sword. So that sword is no other than Esau Edom, and he's going to declare martial law, and he's going to fill a lot of you Jake in his detention centers, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like the op was bringing out about these Walmart distribution stores, but not distribution, but Walmart market stores, right? You know, shut it down for various reasons and not open it back up, man. And they have lame excuses in regards to the reason why, like them not opening it back up. Just like the doctor telling me about this, he said there was one Edomite, one of these Walmart distributions, it's like one of these Walmart supermarket stores closed down, and the lady said that place had several, it was booming with business. Meaning that they didn't lack any business, but that was the excuse of the reason why they shut the place down and didn't reopen, because they said lack of sales. But they interviewed one Edomite lady, probably several people, but one in particular, this Edomite lady, she said that the store, you know, had plenty of sales, man. You know what I'm saying? It was constantly busy. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna come up with different excuses and reasons to do what he do, so he can continue to trick and deceive the people, man, because he has an agenda, you know. And back to Amos 4 and 10, you know, he's gonna slay a lot of you people, man. The ones that don't get down with the program, man, which is the MOTV, man, the RFID microchip, man. It's going to detain a lot of you in his centers, man. And that's what, through the spirit, we believe. And also, there's info out in regards to this, that these Walmart stores are going to be held as detention centers, man.
Yeah, they housing these immigrant children in those detention centers, man. And there's over 100 of these Walmarts. They turn into detention centers across 17 states. I also got another precept to Babylon the Great in Egypt. Because Egypt means house of bondage, man. That's where you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans does slavery here in Babylon the Great, primarily, and all over various parts of the world. But this place here is considered spiritual Egypt in the spirit and Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Because I got another precept. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. I will bring them with mighty hand in the presence of war and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. He's going to smite Egypt with plagues as before, man. So even today, there's nobody really over there, man. they're basically
Arabs.
yeah, the Arabs over there pretending like they're the original Egyptians, but they're not, man. So they're not talking about ancient Egypt, man. They're talking about this new Egypt, which is Babylon the Great, aka America, man.
And the key, like the key wording is as before, man. You know, so Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to plague this place, which is spiritually called Solomon Egypt, as he plagued ancient Egypt, which was Mizraim in past time, man. As before, man.
As before. I'm gonna read on. Verse 12. Verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague, and the punishment that the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and the hail, and with fearful constellation, man. So you see all that, man. These over there on the west coast, the food is these fields are drying up. You know, you smite Egypt with all these plagues, man. You know, with the cattle, the animals are coming down with diseases. They saying they got some type of bird flu or whatever with the poultry. These cattle are just mysteriously croaking over. You know, the crops are being dried up through the constellation. There's no rain. The Most High is not bringing rain. So the Most High is plaguing this place, man. You know, you got these just like that David Rockefeller quote. I want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. They got these dummies up here oblivious to what's going on, man. Living according to Esau Edom, the criminal, man. These scumbags, dirtbags, piece of shits coming around, you know, low life.
Yeah, like we don't know. You got these Edomites trying to come around you and front like we don't know this is their kingdom. Who faced on the money, man? You know what I mean?
Who in scripture is on the money, bro?
You know what I mean? That right there lets you know who's in rulership, man. But they try to walk around here because they in some cahoots with their Negroes around here. So they playing some little lame game. You know, like we don't know these self-proclaimed white people in control, man. So they come around us like we are oblivious to what's going on. But these Edomites try to come around us and flunk.
Like it's our world or something.
Yeah, like we the ones that
look. I came up in your world.
Like
we the fuck out of here, man.
Like we're the ones that's benefit for white privilege, man. You know what I'm saying? And then he got these damn clowns come around us. These Edomites come around us and trying to portray like, look at me. Ooh,
yeah, and the thing on that too, that fucking piece of shit Edomites trying to come around like they trying to put the appearance of Jake, like this urban fashion, man, and try to act like now look at me. You know, we are the salt of the earth, man, meaning we got flavor. You know, yes, because you up here trying to imitate us don't mean that we run shit, man. So you Edomites and the rest of you heathens, y'all ain't got no flavor, man. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of lames, man. You know, copy and Jake and getting aid from these cool ass Negroes and the rest of these primarily cool ass Negroes, man. You know, and getting aid from them to try to look like Jake, man. You know, get these damn cool ass Negroes try to give their slave masters some type of the word is escaping me, some type of favor, you know, and then try to have the damn the lame ass cracker come around with some nigga wear. And act like he cool now.
Exactly. This is what it is, man. On a low level scale, man. You know, they got Edomites trying to act like they trying to be accepted to be some niggas. And in order to be accepted, they trying to act like they want to side with them and come around us. So they got these fuck niggas acting like we're in opposition. So they got these well-privileged monkeys around here coming around us, doing favors for these niggas. So they, because they're in the perpetuating, so like they're perpetuating like we're in some opposition with these niggas. I don't even give a fuck about these niggas. Don't know these niggas. Don't give a shit about these niggas. But it got these Edomites, these well privileged self-proclaimed white people coming around, you know, acting like you don't know that they're stalking for these Negroes. Like, oh, we know what you like. We stalk you on the web. So they got these Edomites, Edomite females around here, which you already know they fantasize about Jake anyway. But they want to act like it's the opposite. You know, they love to be with black man anyway, but they want to act like it's the opposite. And act like they know something about you because they stalk you through their devices. You know, but pretty much that's what they're doing, man. You know, act like we don't know these Edomites or being side. So anything that you have, you can have a nice car because it's nice. They act like you got the world, man. Like me, I got a what they consider a nice car. You know what? I keep it up. It ain't no 2020, ain't no 2021, 23 like some of these cars. But they act like because it's nice and you try to keep it up, act like you got the world. Like, man, you got everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like I can't have nothing nice, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys that ride around with lifting that people like that, they living in the best part of the cities. You know, got 3-4 cars, 2-3 cars in the garage. You know, they can go out and enjoy themselves every day if they like. You know, like we said, go like a straight trash can, making $30+ an hour. With the former color work like he look like he live out a damn trash can, man. You know, these bastards, man, they wave that smile like they can't do no wrong. But they try to got something, they got these coon ass, hating ass niggas, because that's all that's in this world. Jealousy. You know, that's one of the fruits of the flesh. Yeah, so all these Negroes, these Negroes, just like they slave masters, they're living according to the flesh, man. The fruits of the flesh. So being envious, jealous, spitefulness, all that is of the flesh, man. Now all that is of the world, which that's the dumbasses are in, man. You know, if you're not of the elect, you're living to the force of Esau, Edom, the devil, man. According to him, man. You're living according to him and how he runs things, man. Which is of the flesh, man. You know. So we understand these people are wicked, man. You know, they just spiteful, strife for no reason, jealous and envious for no reason. You know, so like the guy brought out, South Carolina, he brought out that something about selective something, man. Selective, they got selective anger. Like they only being selective about anger.
Yeah, they pick and choose. They want to express their hatred towards, man. You know, that's the little game play now, man. You know, they act like some little trend and shit. You know, we need some niggas around here. You know, they perpetrate shit. Once we come around, it's lights, camera, action. You know, they all got a script. I'm gonna act like this. You gonna act like that. So when he come around, it's action. But I'm gonna go into the precept right here. I got a book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 1. It says, "Woe to the tyrant, Assyria, woe to the tyrant, Assyria, the rod of hypocrite, for his pride shall be broken." So this place, man, is full of pride, man. That's what we really want to speak of. These people, pride, deception, you know, arrogance, all that is being catered to Babylon right, and they think they're being deceived. You know, but these Negroes around here, for the most part, know their place. And in order for them to pull off this little facade, they need the aid of their slave masters. So they're gonna act like they slave masters. They're gonna act like you ain't white privilege. We're gonna act like you cool, we cool. So when these certain other black people come around, it's action time. So if you're gonna put off this act, you're gonna allow these certain Negroes around here to act a certain way so they can pull off some little front, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna allow these little niggas around here to get these certain positions in these occupational fields, living in certain parts. But anyway, when I was talking about the best neighborhoods, even the worst neighborhoods, man. Because I rolled through, I'm here in Richmond, Virginia. I rolled through these neighborhoods. One side of the street is the goddamn projects, man. On the opposite side of the street is the freshly built new houses. Through these programs I was talking about in the beginning of the presentation. And who live in these houses, man? The Edomites. You know why? Because I witnessed for myself, man. I'm riding through these streets, these Edomites coming out of these houses, man. Freshly built houses, newly built houses on one side of the street. And directly on the opposite side of the street, these niggas in these projects, man. They don't give these so-called self-made white people no problems, man, because all of it's an act. And they think that we're the ones is confused, man. So they sit up there espionage. They got these little whores around here, these little black whores around here that fantasize to be with you. They go to their slave master trying to get into you, man. Like we don't know what the devil are capable of, man. Like we naive. We don't know that these devils got everything in their control. That's why all these programs are killing them. You know, they don't do it themselves or have access to themselves. They know an Edomite, they know an Edomite, they know an Edomite. They can make it happen, man. We don't know this is their society, just like I mentioned earlier, man. Who pays on the money, man? Who image, just like the ox said, whose description is on the money, man? Inscription. Who faced on the money, man?
Job 9:24. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, man. The wicked, the Esau, Edom, the separate plain white man. Yeah. What we're doing in this kingdom is just that, right? This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 8. 2nd Ezra 15, verse 8. It says, I should have read this, right? It says, I will be like it. 2nd Ezra 15 and 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. Yeah, this is continuing on from what I was reading about Egypt, right? Let me read on. 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. It says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continuously, man. So that's what we're doing, man. We're out here complaining continuously through the wickedness of Esau, Edom, man. This demon, this sorcerer, this witch, you know, everything you can consider wickedness in the book, man. This bastard, man. He is the fucking wicked, man. Esau, Edom is the wicked, man.
Malachi 1.
You know, most profane. You know, Esau, Edom, man. Most perverse. Esau, Edom. The most wicked. There's nobody more wicked than Esau, Edom, the separate clay white man, man. But you Negroes somehow, some way, the scripture said about you, somehow, some way, you surpass the deeds of the wicked, man. You doing more than the wicked. That's why you can't get no rest. You know, you're a so-called black man, you can't get no rest around these other Negroes, man, because they overpass the deeds of the wicked, man. You know, you can't get no sleep. They constantly around you, man. At least from these damn Edomites, you can depart from them because they don't want to be around you anyway. You can depart from them and somewhat get some peace But around these Negroes, you can't, man, because you constantly around these Negroes, man. They overpass the deeds of the wicked, man.
And prime example, recently in the news, who that cartoonist that I think his name is different. He's prime example of that. He was telling his brother, just get away from black people. There's no fixing this. Like we're the ones, so-called black people, the ones that stop these other people from progressing in society. Like we're going around burning their communities down, homes down, and saying there's no fixing this. Just get away from it. And they're notorious for that, man. You know, they're notorious for that. Read your history. You can't do that no more because what? They're demonizing that. They're trying to say that what? You can't teach certain history that will make another race of people feel what you want to say? What's the word they use? Guilt. You know what I'm saying? So you can't teach that. That goes to so-called slavery. That goes to so-called Jim Crow era. That goes to the civil rights era and everything else that these devils did to the so-called black people. And this is just recently that they was touching on this subject on Wall Street, man. You know what I'm saying? They weren't touching on this subject let me say 5 years ago. No, not 5 years. I'm gonna put it like this. 7 to 8 years ago, man. You know, I'm gonna say 7 years ago. They weren't touching on this subject of Black Wall Street, man. This is something new. You know what I'm saying? The reason why, because they had certain documentaries that came out, like this documentary called Hidden Colors.
Yeah, so primarily it's the men of the Lord, man.
Yeah,
this word is getting to the ears of the noble, so it's concerning. And then these people are hearing these men out here saying these facts and these truth, and they're going out and researching it, and they say, yeah, it's real. So basically, it's the men of the Lord's doing, man.
Yeah, it's the men of the Lord, but on a carnal level, with these people, because a lot of this truth, a lot of people can't receive it. But on a carnal level, they had this documentary, not giving credence to it, but they had a documentary called Hidden Colors that touched on a lot of information, man. You know what I'm saying? Regarding this so-called, the Black Wall Streets and stuff like that, and a lot of people got wind of it. And then they said, man, we had no choice but to act like it's common knowledge now. So they had set up these certain Negroes to act like, oh, now y'all can talk about it because it's becoming common knowledge among the black community. So they got these certain Negroes that they got to try to give credence to. But we're gonna give the credit to y'all because we got the cameras, we own the cameras, we own the news stations. So we're gonna put up these certain Negroes that act like we're gonna give y'all credence to it.
Yeah, conscious community Negroes, man.
Yeah.
These niggas in the conscious communities think they still Africans, man. Like these the original people of Africa, man, the Canaanites, man, the Hamites.
Yeah, because these black conscious people, you don't have you're not a threat. But this truth is like the ox said, it's because of this truth. But because of this truth, they're trying to demonize us. And y'all black conscious Negroes, y'all not a threat. Because you're still being identified or allow yourself to be identified as being black people, allow yourself to be identified as being Negroes, allow yourself to be identified as black, African American, because y'all not a threat. But the truth of the matter is the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the bulk of North America and the scattered amongst Israel, but namely we're talking about here in America, make up the 12 tribes of Israel, the biblical people of the book, man. See, they don't like this, so y'all still being self-identified with being black, Negroes, Latinos, Mexicans, and stuff like that. Y'all not no threat, man.
Yeah,
So
you
that,
still destroyed, man.
exactly.
You still a destroyed nation, man. He got you, like the scripture says, it's a curse. He would take the yoke of iron off thy neck until he destroy you, man. So you people claiming that you're black, claiming that you're African American, you're still destroyed, man. The scripture said great fear came upon them. Great fear came upon them, which saw the men of the Lord preach the word, man. So the elites are in great fear, man, because they know their end is coming, man. Their end is coming, man. They know the Messiah is coming to pick them up, you know.
And what you refer to when you that's not this is more when you talk about the El Shots will come and invade this kingdom of this devil, man. Some great white man, you know, because this devil has managed to what occupy, as they said 1/3, if I ain't mistaken. I think it's the matter of fact it's higher than that. You know, maybe it's 2/3. 2/3 of the country in on the globe, man, through his military occupation, man. You know, he got United States embassies everywhere, but he got more military embassies. I mean, not embassy, but military occupation than anything, man. So he's managed to corner the market. You know what I'm saying? The reason why there are military personnel operations throughout these other countries because he's trying to it's a benefit. He's trying to seize, which is if you look at that word Caesar, it actually goes back to rape, man. He's trying to rape. And what the word rape means, it means to take or seize by force, man. So for instance, if they have to seize your property, you're being raped. So if they come and seize your property, that's what rape goes into, man. Take by force, man. You know what I mean? To seize by force, man. That's what the origin of the word rape means, man. That's all it means, to seize or take by force, man. So this devil is going around the globe and seizing resources, land, anything that would benefit him. That's what this devil is doing, man. And now you got this devil trying to what? Hinder the word, man. But your feeble attempt is just what it is, feeble, man. You know, we know you the devil. You know, we know you operate under the guise of deceit, man. You know, you try to walk around here like it's equal opportunity, freedom and justice for all. That's what they say, man. But you can tell and you can see for yourself it's not that way. You know.
Yeah, and I want to bring this out too, going back to that guy Dilbert, the creator of Dilbert, telling like white people to get away from black people, man. Who is the leader of mass shooters, man? Who is the hold the statistics of mass shooters, man? So-called white males, man. They are the leaders in mass shootings, man. And just recently, there was this guy in Las Vegas that said he was gonna he had a plot to mass shoot black people, man. It was in Las Vegas, not like a few days ago, a week ago, man. And he had plotted to mass murder black people, man. But you got this Edomite talking about white people should stay away from black people, man. Like we don't have. If you do hear somebody so-called black saying something negative about a white person, they have every right to, man. Look at all the wickedness they tried to murder your people for centuries. You're screaming to this day, no justice, no peace, Black Lives Matter, protests in the streets, no justice. You know, I'm a human too. You still doing that protesting today, man. And then these Edomites claiming that if they hear something negative coming from a so-called black person about a so-called white person, they have no right or reason to say anything negative, man. This guy right here, man, in Los Angeles, he had plotted the mass murder of black people, man, the so-called white man, the Edomite, man, the bloody man, man. You know, you so-called Negroes, man, you finished, man. My people, the scripture said, my people are destroyed, meaning you so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans, meaning it said, y'all, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. You don't understand who you are. You don't know who you are. You don't know that you have enemies, and you don't know who your enemies are, man. And most definitely, you don't know the Lord, man. You don't know the Lord, so your people, you are destroyed, man. You know, these people constantly show you through their actions and behavior that they are your enemies, man. But you Negroes are suffering for that, for Stockholm syndrome. They got these lunatic MKO patients walking around here with these nano microchips. You know, Esau, Edom, and his witchcraft and sorcery. You know, the demon of the earth, MKO projects coming around. The low life, like in the book of Acts, like in the book of Acts, they brought the basis of the community to basically assault the men of the Lord, man. So they doing the same thing today, man. They use these low lives and scumbags to come around and try to basically disrupt what the men of the Lord is doing, man. These demons and their sorcery, man. You know, zombies walking around here, oblivious to what's really going on in the world, man. There's nothing but demons that's oblivious, and there's nothing but zombies, man. Being under the influence and spirit of Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, the devil, man.
Before we get too much of the book of Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up his standard. So this devil, man, he's gonna come down, man, with great wrath, pursuant to Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, man. You know, that's that enemy shall come in like a flood, man. You know, I ain't want to stray too much on the subject, but you know, man, I went into a little, rant, as they call it, but it's just through, vexation in the spirit, man. The spirit, it's in us to move that way, man. Because so the out going out, man, we so vex this place, and we see through the bullshit, we see through the folly, we see through the deception that these people around here, Babylon the Great, is trying to perpetrate, man. They think we naive. They got these Edomites coming around gossiping about people. You know his family members. He knows this person.
Yeah, the scripture said he do a diligent search for iniquity, man.
Exactly.
They do a diligent search. That means they search you out, man. They try to seek whatever information that they can find on you. They try to dig it up, and past relatives or anything, man.
And they do it to use it against you, man. You know what I'm saying? They use it as their benefit, not a benefit to you. It's like they're trying to look up your mother to let you know that, hey, I'm just letting you know your son, your daughter is okay. Now they're gonna try to find your relatives to demonize them, man. If not, target them or use something in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? And who aided? Who the one that's they're in cahoots with these 2/3 niggas, man. These 2/3 niggas are the ones that's aided and abetting with these criminals, man. You know what I'm saying? They all think it's a game. And when you call these clowns for what it is, they think it's a joke. You see, especially these niggas, man. Then you see them with a smile on their face and shit, man. So for the most part, these clown ass niggas know what the fuck going on, man. They look for some people as a scapegoat, meaning that this fuckery that they slave master is doing to them, they're going around telling their slave master, hey, don't do it to us, do it to them. Well, in reality, it's these clown ass niggas walking around this motherfucker and eating they white people's kingdom like they got the benefit. That's why these damn white people mad at them. They're like, these niggas walking around like this they king. Got these damn clown ass niggas going out to these nightclubs trying to live their best life and shit. And these white motherfuckers see that shit, so they feel some type of way. And then when they express their damn displeasement or they hate, I'm talking about these damn self-proclaimed white people, at these clown ass niggas, they run to them and say, don't do us like that, do what to do. You know, because you know why? I know this because I witnessed this, man. You know, these damn clown ass niggas caught up in their folly. And when these prejudice bigots see that shit and they call them out and show these niggas they disdain and displeasement of they folly these clown ass niggas doing throughout their city, you know, they looking for another nigga as a scapegoat, man, or another so-called black person as their scapegoat, man. No reason why I know this, because I witnessed this for myself, man.
I got this precept. This is the book of Psalms, 64:6. It says they search out iniquity. They have made diligent search. Both the inward thoughts of every one of them and the heart is deep, man. So that's what they do, man. They search out iniquity, man. They go deep, man. You know, these Negroes, you know, they try to aid. Just like the scripture said, they overpass the deeds of the wicked, man. They just those spirits of the ancient times coming back in their lot, man, to persecute the men of the Lord, man. That's all it is, man. You know, just like they did the Messiah. They called him a malefactor, man. You know what a malefactor is? A malefactor is a criminal, you know. So they did him the same way. So they're going to try to criminalize also the men of the Lord, man. You know, they call the Messiah the malefactor too. Let me see if I can get that scripture.
This is the book of John, chapter 18. Yeah, when I get that, I'm gonna go back to the point he was making about the Edomites. They come in looking like Oscar the Grouch, looking like straight trash, man, smelling like goddamn, you know, athlete's feet, but yet they get all the dignity in the world. These Negroes smile in their face, try to kiss them on the chin, wipe the damn fucking mud off their lips, go about their damn day, man. But they get like I said, get $30,000, $40,000, dollars, $30 an hour, and most of them be sitting on their ass, man. You know, matter of fact, I work at a place like that. They think I don't know. They up here trying to overwork you or underpay you, man. You know, because they hire certain people. They hire who? Ex-cons. They hire crackheads. So they got Leroy that's smoking crack on the street. They hire him so he can go around niggas, certain niggas they got.
So what they try to do is keep that damn crack era going, man. That's why they hire them damn bums and these damn retarded ass niggas thinking they're thugs, drug dealers. They getting they dope from a damn white boy, man. You know, acting like he cool and shit, man. And you know, they trying to keep that damn selling drugs with you damn Negroes, drug dealer and dope head. They trying to keep that lifestyle alive while in the aid of your fuck ass slave masters who hiring these dope heads that ain't doing shit but buying goddamn dope and supplying these damn fake ass thugs. Let me thugs with the dope and guns, man. That shit ain't new, man.
So why for breaking that out? Because I got this saying, they trying to bring the 80s back, right? You know what I'm saying? But they don't know that these Edomites trying to bring the hangings back, man. You know what I'm saying? They trying to bring the lynch mob back, man. They trying to bring the 80s back. When your slave master trying to bring the hangings back, man. So they got the attention. Executing people by what? Hanging them by a tree, man. That's these lifestyle of I'm trying to bring the 80s back, buying and selling dope. The biggest dope boy on the planet is this white motherfucker. Who controls one main example of that is that movie called Constantine, when he had that Edomite that was I think it was a naval officer. He said, as long as you pay your fare, you can bring the drugs in. Meaning that as long as you pay me, you can bring shit, drugs on my ship. I'm the captain, meaning that I'm the dick in charge. You know what I'm saying? So nothing goes in without my approval. And to get my approval, you pay your fare just like everybody else. So they allow drugs to come in to this country, man. Just like when this so-called in the 80s, this drug epidemic occurred. They had planes flying from South America to Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, and who was I think he was the senator there, no other than Bill Clinton. He knew about it. There's documentaries on that, man. And also Bush Senior. They got him on camera, and they had a reporter go to him and say, "You know that the CIA." Well, there was a question brought up about drugs, and he was like, "Did you know that the CIA is flying drugs or cocaine into the country?" He was like, "Yeah." Oh well, and was laughing, had a big ass laugh on his face, man. That's George Bush Senior, man. So they know. They're the ones that actually benefit because the drug game is not going to go anywhere, man. Because it's a big money maker, man. And whose pocket is filling? These Edomites, man. Go ahead, okay.
Oh yeah, like I was saying, they're gonna try to incriminate. That's all in the efforts of what? Demonizing and incriminating you so-called black people, man. So that's the whole reason why hip-hop was created. This damn gangster rap, drug dealing and gang banging, which the so-called white man run these old people record labels that all this retarded ass psycho babble music is coming from. The so-called white man control these record labels, and they got a contract with the private prison system, man, to push this negative and criminalizing music that they got out to the so-called black people to keep you in that perpetual cycle of being a criminal, man. You know, the so-called white man is only giving you a choice of making it in this world as being some thug and some drug dealer, some criminal, you know, all in efforts to keep his pockets fat, man. You know, that's the white man, man. The so-called white man. In all efforts in what? To incriminate the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, when he controls everything, man. You know, just like they did the Messiah, they said he was a criminal, man. So they're gonna do the same thing to the men of the Lord, man. And I got an example of that. This is the book of John, St. John 18. The book of John, St. John 18 and 29. It says, and Pilate then went out unto them and said, what accusations bring ye against this man? They answered and said unto him, if he were not a malefactor, we would not have delivered him unto thee, man. So you know what a malefactor is? A malefactor is a criminal, man. That's these Jews that delivered the Messiah to these Romans, man, which are the Edomites, man. So they're gonna do the same thing to the men of the Lord, man. You know, they bringing these scumbags around the low life like they did in the book of Acts. They bringing these low lives to aid them in basically in their wicked plot to disrupt the men of the Lord, man, to disrupt this word, man. So that's all they doing. You know, do sorcery, these demons do MK Ultra, CIA project. They were using drugs. Now they got nano. They upgraded to nano and technology, man. They upgraded to nanobots and technology, man. So we understand what we're dealing with, man. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices. We're not ignorant to Satan's schemes. You know, we know according to the words of Yahweh Shah. You know, these demons is only out here because we're out here, man. You know, this word bring out these demons, man. This word bring these demons out, man. The scripture said we wrestle not against flesh and blood, man. You know, we wrestle against these demons set out to disrupt the men of the Lord and disrupt this word, but they can't, man. So they through, man. These Babylonians are through. They got all this truth coming out of the news. But you got these CID like around here. Or do you watch the news? I don't watch the news. And you still these simple black people, man. All this truth coming out. Thousands. You know, all this pandemic that's going on, this mandatory juice that they're giving out. All the truth that's coming out behind that, man. You see these dummies around here, just like that guy, David Rockefeller, I mean, John D. Rockefeller, his motto, he said, I want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers, man. So that's all these people are. They're a bunch of oblivious idiots, man. You know, they can care less about what's going on, but they don't know, man, because they're in the dark, man. You know, they don't do the proper research. They don't do they don't do studies or none of that, man. You know, so these people walk around in Babylon oblivious to what's going on, but they're gonna watch regular men, man. You know, everyday men, they'll watch you 24/7, but what's going on, what they should watch, they can care less, man. These people are straight backwards, man. You know, that's why this place is meant to be destroyed, man. And all they do is operate in wickedness, man. Sorcery and wickedness, man. These demons are moving according to what the flesh is, man. Witchcraft and sorcery. You know? That's all these demons are moving according to, man. They're gonna get sacrificed, man. These people are I heard this Edomite talking about the people in America. He said they are soft. The people in America, this Edomite said it. He said they're soft, doped up, fattened up, and stupid, man. So this Edomite said that. That's all these people in America, Babylon the Great is, man. Soft, the drugs, fattened up off this. That's all these people in these bastards, dumbasses in America. You know, and what the Most High gave me that revelation that these people in Babylon are being fattened up for the slaughter, man. So if you look at the food, with the animals anyway, what they do with these animals, they dope them up with drugs and antibiotics, hormones, fatten them up to do what? To slaughter them, man. So you people in America, just like the Edomite said, and they're dumb. Animals are dumb. He said that these people are soft, they're doped up, fat, and stupid, man. So basically, you like these animals, man, and that's biblical. The Most High is doing this to you people for the slaughter, man. I'm gonna get that out of the book of Jeremiah, the 51st chapter, man. Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah chapter 51.
Just like the precept says, man, you know, women rule over them and children are their oppressors, man. These jokers, man, they look like they're adults, man, but they ain't nothing but a bunch of children, man. That's why they playing these little immature ass games. You know, we already know the truth for what it is. There's no other persuasion you can say or do to re do what the Most High have already made, man. So there's no change in the mind of the elect. There's no change in the mind. Lord willing, we'll be part of that person else. You know, because these devils can't persuade us to act. You know, these niggas, man, they gonna go with the program, man. That's why all of them walk around smiling, smiling and shit, acting like we don't know what's going on. Red on their face when they come to these Edomites, like I'm just here. You know, let me reap the benefit. Got these Negroes around here trying to reap the benefits of this devil kingdom, smiling like we don't know what's going on. Like these niggas ain't never heard of the NAACP. You know, ain't never heard of, you know, Black Lives Matter. You know, the civil rights era. Niggas walk out, and some of these damn niggas, why I bring it, cause a lot of these niggas work for your police department, acting like shaking their head like they don't know what's going on. These motherfuckers think who with these damn
what they call it, black collaborators for white supremacy. You know,
yeah, they go so like well, you said I'm just add it, just go around smiling, shaking their head, yeah, cooning, like they don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, them clown ass niggas know exactly what's going on. Yeah. But like I said, they
black collaborators for white supremacy, man. That's what these niggas do. Just give me a job, leave me alone, slave master, take a trick off me chicken head assholes. I do anything you say, man. As long as you let me be better than the average nigga, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what these fucking ass niggas is. But I mean, going back to that Edomite that said these people in America, Babylon the Great, is soft, doped up, fat, and dumb and stupid, man. You know, the Edomite said it is, and that's according to the scripture, man. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 39, right? It says, in their heat, I will make their peace. I will make them drunken, and they may rejoice and sleep a perpetual sleep. It will not wake, saith the Lord. So what? The Lord's keeping you dumb, man. You don't know. You in the dark about what's going on. The Lord is doing this to these people, man. You know, right? Perpetual sleep. I will bring them down like the lambs to be slaughtered, like the rams with the he-goat. How is Shishak taken, and how is the praise of the whole earth surprised? How is Babylon become an astonishment among the nations? The sea is come up upon Babylon. She is covered with the multitude of the waves thereof. Her cities are desolate. Her cities are a desolation, a dry sea, a wilderness, a land wherein no man dwelleth, neither do any son of man pass thereby. And I will punish Baal in Babylon, and I will bring forth out of his mouth that which he hath swallowed up, and the nations shall not flow together any more unto him. Yea, the wall of Babylon shall fall. That's what's going on, man. Let me see if I can go over. So basically, he's bringing these people down like a sheep to the slaughter, man. There's another. There's another translation that basically it says a better point. But basically, it's what he's doing, man. He's like sleep, like the lamb, like the he-goat, sheep to the slaughter, man. And you know what? It's like a sacrifice, man. The scripture said the Most High have a sacrifice in Basra. It says it in the same chapter, if I'm not mistaken, man. Basra is what? The capital of Edom. The capital of Edom. Edom today is America, man. You know, he have a sacrifice and Bible. Yeah, they want to hear the word, man, so they can go back to these fake churches, act like they know something, you know. But they're not men of the Lord, man. They don't read the Bible, man. You know. So they go they Sunday worship churches and act like they know the Bible, you know. Worship in the sun. Basically, like that guy said, you're like the sacrifices, man. The scripture said that the Most High have a sacrifice of Basra. America is Basra today, man. Modern day Basra, man. The capital of Edom. So I think it says in the same chapter and verse. I'm gonna see if I can grab that and find that too. You know what sacrifices, what happened to sacrifices, man? Sacrifices get burnt, man. And how the Most High is going to burn these lands, which are these people, man? By the chariots of the Lord, which you call UFOs, and by these ICBM nuclear missiles, man. That's how he's going to how he's going to burn up the sacrifice, which are you people, man. You know. This is the book of Isaiah 36. This is the book of Isaiah 36 in Slovakia. The book of Isaiah 34 and 6. It says, the word of the Lord, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made with fatness, and the blood of lambs and goats, and the fat of kidneys and rams, the fat of kidneys and the fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, man. So Idumea, the land of Idumea, is Babylon the Great, aka America. You know, he's gonna slaughter these people here, man, by nuclear, ICBM nuclear missiles and the chariots of the Lord, man. That's how he's coming, man. You know. So these people think it's a game, they think it's a joke. They want to sit around like it's nothing to be concerned of, especially Edomites anyway, man. They act like they got everything's under control. It's nothing, you know, because they're behind it. You shouldn't take it serious. You know, we got everything under control. So let you Negroes do anything if you a goddamn terrorist of the world, man. You Negroes are terrorists of the world. So we understand what's going on, man. The devil, the accuser of our brothers, witchcraft and sorcery. You know, I'm not gonna allow it, man. I'm not gonna allow these demons, man. So all they can do is do what an enemy does, man. You know, which is espionage. That's what an enemy does, man. If an enemy does what an enemy does, you go out and try to seek intel, spy, espionage on his enemies. And so that's what these demons do, man.
They spy out our liberty, man. They spy out our liberty to what? Try to use what they see we do pretty much to demonize us, man. To incriminate us, you know, to make you out to be the bad guy. When in all actuality, they're the just like the art brought out, they're the vagabonds, they're the criminals on the face of the earth, man. They want to walk around just like this saying I like to mention, like they want to walk around like they're more innocent than a newborn baby, man. Like I ain't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. That's how these demons operate, man. You know, they think we're under deception, man. Because they got a few Negroes on their payroll to act otherwise.
Hand joined in hand, man. If no hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. So even though you Negroes want to join hands with your slave master, don't mean he's not gonna go unpunished, man. You know. And you wicked Negroes Esau, Edom to be your oppressor, it's going to be your shame, man. You know? So we understand that 2/3 going to be 2 parts will be cut off, man. 2 parts of Israel going to be cut off along with Esau, Edom, man. You know, the sorcerer of the world, man, the witch, the Simon, like the book of Acts said, Simon the sorcerer, man. Esau, Edom comes in the spirit of Simon the sorcerer too, man. Bewitching the people, bewitching you people, fooling you people, especially you so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He come in the spirit of Simon the sorcerer, man. You know, they think it's a joke, you think it's a game. You can laugh all you want, man. What the saying is, laugh now, cry later, man. So that's what's coming to Babylon the Great. It's evil, man. It's all evil, man. Evil times, man. It's coming to Babylon the Great, man. And we believe this war that's happening in Ukraine is only going to get worse and worse, man. It's only going to escalate, man. You know, until the third world, man. The third world war, man. You know, the MOT is being talked about. You know, these FEMA camps, famine is going on, wars and rumors of wars. You know, earthquakes in diverse places, uproar to the people. Like it says in the book of 2 Thessalonians, man, you shall know that the end is here, man. The end is manifest, man. So we know the end is manifest, man. Because why? The prophecies are speaking, man. That's why we know the end is manifest, man. You know, Esau Edom will continue doing what he's doing, even these elite, after everything's destroyed, after the Messiah comes back and destroy these people. You know, even the elite that's going to escape in their bunkers, go out to outer space, out into the ocean, go into these bunkers in the mountains to try to escape this pending hellfire. Yeah, this hellfire. They not going to repent, man. They going to still be doing wickedness, man. Because why? Because they are the wicked, man. The whole nation of Edom are the wicked, man. The Most High created them to be that way, man. You know, I know it hurts. You know, like the elder said too. If I heard this shit, I'd be upset too. So I can understand. I can get some understanding. But hey, but the truth is the truth, man. That's like when you was a child and you done something wrong, and your parents point out what you done. You ain't gonna hear what you done. It's the same sentiment, man. When you clowns go to court, the judge do the same shit. If you done something wrong, he read out the crimes that you done. You know in yourself that you done it, but you ain't gonna admit to it. That's the same way these Edomites are feeling, man. Hey, that's what it is, man. We went through our punishment. You gonna go through yours. You know, that cup is gonna pass on to you, man. The whole thing. You know, we went through our trials and tribulations, being ruled under you wicked demons. Our punishment from the Lord. Now it's your turn, man. You know, you going into slavery. You know, after he destroy your wicked kingdom, you going into slavery, man. You know, you're gonna be burnt. You're gonna be burnt by this nuclear missiles, and you're gonna be burnt off the face of the earth the second time after your 1,000 years of captivity, man. You're gonna be burnt off the face of the earth, man. That's thus saith the Lord, man. You know, you have the worst slavery known to mankind, man. You think we had it, you gonna have the worst, man. The scripture said, fill that cup until you double, man. And then that cup double that, man. So yeah, that's what's coming to you, Edomites, man. So live it up. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your day.
Yeah, laugh now, cry later, man. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that you do, regardless you believe it or not, is written, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like that you have committed or committed, you're going to be there's going to be a penalty for that, man. Just like the ox said, man. When you go in front of the judge, you did something wrong. You know, you didn't want to hear the punishment, man. You didn't want to hear the penalty behind that, man.
Yeah, I can sympathize. I mean, I can understand. Yeah, I wouldn't want to hear it either. But hey, goddamn it ain't our words. It's the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, what you call God and Jesus, man. This is not our words. These are the words of the Heavenly Father, the Creator of all things, man. This is His word, man.
We were told what? We was commanded to preach the word, man. So we're doing what we're doing, just like the prophets that old have done, is what was commanded of them, man. So we're commanded to do this, man. So what warn our people also to give warning to the heathen, man. Was commanded for them to give them warning, which was to give them that, let them know what their punishment is going to be, man. What their iniquity, man. No one gets away, man. Right now, Esau Edom, some white man feels, and the whole nation of Edom feel as though they can get away scot free, you know, because how about Shimon giving them a strong delusion, man. But no one is getting away, man. No one escapes, man. The children of Israel didn't escape. Hey, his only begotten son didn't escape, man. So why do you think these damn red devils are going to escape their punishment, man?
I got a precept. This is Jeremiah 28:8. It says the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence, man. So that's what we're doing, man. We're coming in that same stead as the prophets of old, man. Prophesying the war, see war, and rumors of war. Evil, bad time, famine, trouble, crime is increasing, you know, bad times, man, financial instability, and pestilences, man, diseases, bacteria, you know, you seeing all these things happening in Babylon the Great and all over the earth, man. So the men of the Lord is coming back in that same stead. The spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets, you know. So we out here doing the same thing that the men of the Lord was doing in ancient time. We're coming back now and doing the same thing, man. So yeah, I understand it. Hey, I understand the Edomites might be upset. Hey, I would too if I was an Edomite. I'd be mad as hell. But hey, it is what it is, man. Shit, I'm mad as hell now. Under you wicked ass bastards in captivity. What the scripture said, oppression make a wise man mad. I understand we being oppressed, man. A wise man can understand, know when he's being oppressed. You know? Well, we mad as hell now. On you demons, bullshit, man. We mad at the same shit. Yeah, I forgot that white lady's name, man. You know that lady showed me her. You talking about she don't understand everything for black people. When they get up in the morning and go to work, they're gonna be mad as hell, man. And this coming from an Edomite, man. So-called white woman said, I can't think of her name. Yeah, she's some type of professor, man. Yeah, she's a professor, man. And she made that clear. So for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans not to feel that way, they gotta be something wrong with you, man. Stockholm syndrome, man. Yeah, she said, it's a mental disorder. You got a mental disorder, man. Yeah, she said, I don't see how everyday black people get up and go to work and don't be mad, man. You know what I'm saying? She's a professor, means what? She has some type of degree in probably psychology, you know, or something of that nature, man. You know?
she got a degree in psychology. You know, yet she's one of the, you know, what you want to say, enlightened one. And she has a degree. Even she says that, man. So we know just like the elder brung out. The word insane, man. Insane means filthy of the mind, or your mind is plagued, it's filthy. Or unclean mind.
It also means doing something that keep doing something continuously and expecting to get a different result, man. You doing something continuously, doing the same thing over and over, but you expecting to get a different result, man. That's insane, man.
Yeah, but having a sane mind means you have a clean mind. Our minds is clean. That's why we, just like the ox said, a wise man, so like your oppression make a wise man mad. So what, we have a clean mind. We sane. Y'all people are insane. You know, that's what they have a clean mind, because just like that professor stated, Edom might live. No, I don't see why black people, when they get up and go to work, they don't be mad, man. You know what I'm saying? This coming from a simple claim, or what you identify as a white woman, you know. But yet you try to portray like there's something wrong with us, man. Like, why are they speaking like this? What's going on with them? Man, because oppression make a wise man mad. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Whether it be, you know, whether it be in a form of something carnal, or whether it be in a form of, these mind games, because he's the author. Yahweh Shemi Rashad, not the author of confusion, or Esau Edom is, man. You know, that's all he spread is confusion. That's why a lot of information that's being put out, he's trying to, what they want to say, censor it, man. You know,
the facts he censored and demonized and says misinformation.
Yeah.
But it's confusion. He let it roam free, man. Whole bunch of confusion. You can hear it all day. But facts and truth, he'll demonize it and say it's misinformation, man. It needs to be censored. Same thing with that dude, Dr. Fauci, man, which is Fauci, man. Dr. Fauci, they say he colluded with the media, and I mean he colluded with media platforms to censor and block people and goes against his narrative, basically. And basically, collude means to do something unlawful, because he knew the truth, man. So he colluded with these platforms, media platforms like your YouTube, Facebook, and what so have you, to basically demonize and take down people posting that expose the truth about his involvement, about his whole thing with the juice in this virus that's going on, man. So that's what he do, man. He tried to demonize the facts. That's the whole thing about critical race theory. That's what critical race theory is about. To dilute and to dilute and hide the facts, man. You know.
Yeah, censor the fact. That's why it's called the truth. It's being become a theory now, man. The truth that you was in bondage, you serve hardcore bondage is borderline theory now, man.
Misinformation, man. Conspiracy. I mean, critical race theory. That's a theory, man. Yeah, like I say, it's borderline theory, man. It's not fact.
Yeah, what this devil is trying to do. The truth he's trying to pretty much shun and do away with, man. So that's just like I brought out. He want to act like he's more innocent than a newborn baby. And one method of doing that is what? Shunning the truth, man. Shunning the truth and having his Negroes on the payroll, like these Negroes that are in the NAACP, your so-called Jesse Jackasses and your Al Sharpton and your Creflo Dollar and these so-called Negroes that are the leaders of the black community. He's on that payroll, man. You know what I'm saying? I give you X amount of money, you know what I mean, as long as your ass go along with my agenda, man. You know, these motherfuckers from the surface, they look like they fall from the people. Well, all you gotta do is scratch that surface, man. You will see that these Negroes, man, they're tarnished, man, because they're in cahoots with these oppressors, man. That's who's paying these niggas, man. These Negroes. Who you think paying them, man? Put them on the payroll, man. That's why they're able to live in multi-million-dollar homes and shit, acting like they for the people. Like the creator of these dykes, that are the creator of creator of Black Lives Matter. They millionaires, you know.
What's his name?
Jeff Bezos, not Jeff Bezos,
George Soros.
Yeah, George Soros. Sorry.
Yeah, George Soros is the creator of Black Lives Matter, so-called white man. And they said the majority of the Black Lives Matter members are so-called white people. Man. 80% or more of Black Lives Matter members are so-called white people. Man.
Yeah, but they got a black face there. You know what I'm saying? To confuse the masses, man. The dumb masses of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. To confuse y'all niggas.
Yeah, because if it was a so-called black man or black people in general that created Black Lives Matter, that should be, it's an automatic. You know, they try to demonize it anyway. Why are they demonizing? Because it's dealing with you so-called black people. But it be without a doubt, you a terrorist group, man. You some type of terrorist group, which they're already saying that to a certain extent about it. But the reason of that is because it's for you so-called black people, man. That's why they're trying to demonize it, man. But if it was like the so-called Black Panthers and these other black organizations that develop within the so-called black community, it would be without a doubt there's a terrorist group, man. We gotta keep our eyes on it, you know.
Like,
but the so-called white man created it. It just morphed. It just transferred into that, man. After over time, you know.
Yeah, you people that's hateful, you know. You'll be public enemy number one, man.
Enemies of the state.
Anything that what you want to say self-liberation or anything in a movement of seeking some type of justice in an injustice system, they'll label you a hate group, man. You're a hate group, you know what I'm saying? You're a domestic terrorist, you know. But in all actuality, those labels define the same white man to the T, man. And they'll put you in the same category as these goddamn Klansmen, these neo-Nazis. Like you have history running around burning people's houses down, killing families, innocent people, you know, having, you know, thousands of people flee, you know, because of the injustice that's going on, the mass murder of people. But they'll lump you all together with an organization like that where you don't have a history of doing that, man. Who has a history of doing that except a plain white man? But they'll put you in the same category as this devil, man. Yeah, you just as bad as them. How? Prove it. Just because the devil has a pen and access to put a publication and put you in there, man. He has a publication, the Poverty Law Center, and it's controlled by Edomites. And if I ain't mistaken, I think a small hatter, if I ain't mistaken. If they control the publication, they can just put you in that category. Why? Because they have control of it, man. If I want to label you a terrorist or put you in a terrorist group, just like I broke out a couple of weeks ago. There was this so-called black guy. He was a retired veteran, but they put that nigga on a fucking damn terror watch group, and he was trying to still figure out why. He said every other week he'd get stopped by the police. You know what I'm saying? They'll pull him over, question him. And he said they was doing that for I don't know how long, man.
They put this Edomite lady on a terrorist group. Talking, she's an environmentalist. Due to that Ohio derailment, she was speaking on the facts, and they put her as a terrorist group. Talking about what she said it caused people to commit terrorist acts. Man. They put her on the terrorist group, a terrorist watch list, man. They basically said she was a terrorist, man.
Yeah, that's that form of, just like we brought out, demonizing the truth, man. Anything that put the spotlight on these devil atrocities, man. You're being called, or you're being demonized, man. Whether you are Edomite or not, man. You know. So pretty much she was a whistleblower.
Yeah, her name is Erin Brockovich, man. They classify her as a terrorist, flagged as terrorist threat for East Palestine activism by the the Department of Homeland Security, man. Basically, labeled her as a terrorist threat, man. So she basically was speaking out the truth, man. You know. So that's what they do, man. That's what these demons do. You know, when they this misinformation, when the truth come out, everything is misinformation, disinformation. You know, these demons they get brave when they feel like they got some type of advantage. You know, hey, demons get brave when they feel like they got some type of advantage with their technology. You know, because their God is their technology is AI, artificial intelligence. That's what they work with.
When they know they got the masses and dumbasses convinced to walk to the beat of their drum or to their rhythm, they feel like they fix the character. Man, I'm unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the masses and dumbasses walking to the beat of their drum, man. You know what I'm saying? So now they walk around here. Yeah, you know I did it, but I'm gonna say I didn't do it. Who's gonna do anything about it? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how this devil operates, man. He don't want to have no accountability of his actions, but he want everybody else to hold accountability of yours. You go out here right now and run a traffic light, but when they eat a Mike Cop, see it, they're gonna pull your ass over, man, with a quickness, man, and hold you accountable. You broke a law. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, according to their policy, a traffic infraction, especially in Virginia, is not a crime, but they say you committed a crime, man.
Yeah, that's the Virginia code. Traffic infractions are not a crime, but they arrest you and they put you in handcuffs and take you and put you in a jail if you break one of these infractions.
Yeah, see, that's the hypocrisy in Esau Edom policies, man. And matter of fact, his mentality, man. He's a hypocrite, man. You know. Yeah, you can, like I said, you can look this for yourself. Go to the Virginia Library. They got the law books in there, and they'll tell you that a traffic infraction and running, and that's what it says. You in a traffic infraction, you run a light or whatever, then come to a complete stop or whatever. Those are traffic infractions. They say that they're not a crime, but yet, just like the Ox said, man, they'll haul your motherfucking ass off the jail in a heartbeat, man. You know, they say you broke the law. That's how these devils is, man. They're hypocrites, man. But yet everybody else has to be held accountable for their actions. But this devil, critical race theory, nah, that's what it is, theory. As long as you, that's the point. If you talk about it less enough, that's what it becomes a theory, you know, and they want people just to forget about it, man. You know what I'm saying? So they can continue on with the programs that they're trying to fashion in society, man. You know, because Esau Edom has a program, an NWO, man. You got different presidents been saying it in the past, and you got your Klaus Schwab, you know, are saying it now, man. in today's age.
I got a precept. This is Psalm 10 and 13. It says, wherefore do the wicked contend wherefore do the wicked contend the Most High? He hath said in his heart, thou wilt not require it, man. So that's what the Easterlites is saying in mind, man. Most High is not going to require what we done. Slavery, all these injustices, even to this day, that they're doing to the so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Most High is doing this on your behalf, man. The scriptures say he have a controversy against the nation. He got a controversy against these nations, man, because of us, man, because how we're being treated. The Most High have a controversy against Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and the rest of these nations because the treatment of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He got a controversy against these people, man. So he's doing this on your behalf. But these Negroes, man, they cleaving to their slave master, you know, like they don't want to be lived in a righteous kingdom, man. They don't want the Messiah to come back, man. You know,
basically because of their unbelief, man. They don't believe in this word, man. That's why they're considered the 2/3, man. And we Lord willing, be part of that person else, but we consider ourselves very grateful, man, to hear this word, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know it to be the truth, man. You know, this book is not a fairy tale. This book is what they call a history book, man. It reflects history, past, present, and future, man. And we know it to be true, man. You know, that's our belief, that's our faith. You know, we just walk by faith, man. So this is we got faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Not this devil's system that is corrupt, that is moth-eaten, that is an abomination in the eyes not only of the saints, but of the Most High, man. This devil is abomination in the eyes of the Most High, man, because of the acts are committed, because of the acts that are committed and being committed here in Babylon, here in America, man.
I got this precept right here in the book of Jeremiah 46. It therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, shall roar from on high, and voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua hath a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord, man. So he had controversy against you people, man. You know.
Yeah, and I got a precept to what we were talking about earlier about this devil. You know, he don't want to be held accountable for his actions, but he want everyone else to be held accountable. This is the book of Zechariah 11, and I'm gonna go to the point. Matter of fact, let me jump up to verse 4. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they sell. Yeah, that's the point right there. They pretty much. God, this is the book of Zechariah 11. Let's start at 4 again. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, by power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors, like it, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So that's what this devil's doing, man. You know, he don't want to hold himself not. He want to hold himself not guilty to the atrocities that he have committed, and it's continually to commit, man, by these so-called George Floyd characters. Even though I'm not saying this joke is innocent, but I'm just saying in general. That's an example. And you got not only him, but the innocent so-called Jakes, man, that get slaughtered by this devil, man. You know, and the promotion of these so-called Jakes being slaughtered amongst yourself, man. If it weren't for this devil dropping military grade weapons in the hood, most y'all niggas won't have guns, man. If it weren't for this devil mass producing guns, which is the sword, there won't be a high death rate in the country, let alone amongst Jakes, man. Because this devil, he pretty much promote that, meaning that he promotes this so-called black on black crime, man. He want to act like, you know, he ain't with it, you know, but actually this devil is with it, man. That's why when it comes to these certain niggas, if they want to pull these certain little games, these animosity games on another black man, these self-proclaimed white people, they in it, man. They go to it. What you want me to do? You want me to find this out?
Yeah, the scripture said when he see a thief, he can send it with him, man.
That's
basically a criminal, man. You see these damn criminals, you Edomite, they can sit with him, man.
Yeah, they can sit with him, man. You know, so when they see these other Negroes around here, they have some type of issue with another black guy. These so-called white people, they'll be in cahoots with it, man. What you want me to do? You want me to find out these bras around here, these chicken heads around here? These one joker pouring them project boogers, you know, around here. These white folks, they'll be in cahoots with them, man. What you want me to do? You want me to spy on them? You want me to watch them?
Yeah, they united off that crack, man.
Yeah, like we don't know these Edomites are living up white privilege here. Like we don't know who face on the money, man. These jokers great granddaddy's face on the money, man. You know, that signifies who's ruling. Who's ruling.
And that currency is the dominant currency all over the earth, man. The petrodollar. It was at one point, but it's diminishing now.
Yeah, but the reason why it's diminishing because they're moving in for the MOTB, man. They want that to be
digital currency.
They want that to be the global currency. Well, still, the Edomites, meaning the elites among Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white man, will have control of it, man.
Yeah, I got another precept going back into the book of Isaiah, talking about the controversy, man. I just want to bring this out. This is Isaiah 34, and verse 5 again, right? I read it earlier, but I'm gonna read it. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Which that heaven means what? The elites and them and their kingdom. Right? He's gonna take them down. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So these people are cursed to judgment, man. Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom, man. So the Edomites are cursed to judgment, man. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fat, and with the blood of lamb and goat, and fat of the kidneys of ram. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullock with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made with fat, with fat, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. So that's what it is. That's why the day of the Lord, this his business with the controversy of Zion, the treatment of you so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because you're not getting any justice in this in the rulership of the so-called white man, man. Esau Edom, man.
And one of the biggest controversies is what? Who's the chosen people? You got these the Amalekites, you know what I'm saying, the Ish people that are controlling, you know, your Hollywood, you know, that's why your celebrities get, you know, pretty much what's the word I'm looking for, man? There's a certain word that they do, man, but that's why your celebrities get checked, you know what I'm saying, when they go off. Your Kyrie Irving, your Kanye West, them clowns, that's why they get checked, you know, once they try to go against the Ish people, because they control it, man. And that's the biggest controversy is what? Who's the real chosen people, man? You know, we know we are the chosen people because what? Our spirit, man, bear witness. Our spirit bear witness, man. And then if you look at the book of Deuteronomy 28, you can see who fit the curses, man. Them devils don't fit the curses, man. Spoken of in the book of Deuteronomy 28, man. You know.
Yeah, scripture said these curses will be upon my people for a sign and a wonder forever, man. You know, that forever means a long time, basically, until the Messiah comes, the Yahweh Shai, to redeem his people, man. So these curses is going to be on a particular race of people, a nation of people, man. And you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans meet those curses, man. You know, so the so-called white man is not going through these curses, man. You know, being a reproach.
Yeah, man. He, like I said, he's tax bracket. He's reaping benefits. Low income program, low income housing. Who the ones get these who the ones benefit for these programs, man? These Edomites, man. They're the low class, they're the middle class, and they're the rich. You know what I'm saying? So any program that they got, like I touched on before, man, these Edomites and self-proclaimed white people, they're going to benefit from it. That's why you got these newly built homes in what you call the hood, right across the street from the projects that these Edomites got ownership from. You know, they're the ones that get these houses for what? Low income housing. That's because they're being developed in low income neighborhoods. Yet, your ass still in the project, and people that are benefiting from these low income programs with a wide majority, 9 out of 10, maybe 9.5 out of 10. All these self-proclaimed white people, man. Because this is their kingdom, man. They ain't looking out for you damn Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It may seem that way because they throw y'all niggas a bone. They throw their dog a bone. It's like I bring out, you know, that movie, this dude, Michael J. White. Yeah. I think the name of the movie is called Bones. Bones. Yeah, the name of the movie is called Bones, man. It's a martial arts movie.
Black collaborating white.
Yeah. He said, would you set a table for your Rottweilers to eat? You know what I'm saying? Is that keeping it real enough for you, dog? You know, that's how these devils operate, man. So they got their Negroes around here they throw a bone to. They give they you know, or they know the truth, so they got their Negroes around here, they giving these occupations to. One of them is one of the police right now. Been eyeballing, you know, been eyeballing a real man. Like I said, these niggas, these Edomites throw their niggas a bone every now and then. Which one is what? Perpetrate like you a part of the police force. Y'all let you put on the uniform. These niggas ain't shit. Just to be on call whenever these self-proclaimed white people feel to use these niggas, man.
There was a point in time when these Negroes, when they first put them on the police force, that they couldn't arrest a so-called white man. They couldn't arrest a so-called white person when they first put these so-called black people on the force, man. Black men on the police force, man. You know, so they're doing the bidding of their slave master, man.
Yeah, they use these niggas at their disposal. they already know the truth. So send one of these niggas in the uniform out, and y'all perpetuate some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
That's
all
them
these crackers just go along with this spirit of, hey, I know I'm innocent. You know, if I ain't got shit to worry about. That's these crackers and they spirit, man. When they see these bastards with these badges, motherfuckers, these crackers, these straight goddamn criminals. But they just got this spirit on them. Like, hey, I can do no wrong. This motherfucker ain't here for me. This motherfucker probably got damn dope in his car, just committed a damn crime and everything. But the motherfucker this damn red fucking piece of shit bastards. They walk around this bitch like they without any damn you know, there's nothing to be concerned with.
Yeah, so send one. Don't send them. Don't send them. Don't send a so-called white police officer out. Send one of these black police officers out because they send one of them out there and the chickens up. You know, I think they're a little bit smart. They all took a little conniving trickery that they got in society, man.
Black collaborators for white supremacy.
So yeah, so they throw their niggas a fucking bone every once in a while, put these little niggas out so they don't stand by to continue to fulfill their little facade in society, man. You know, throwing these niggas a bone, let them be supervisors, let them work on the police force, when it's already fact that the police force was originated by what? Plantation owners, man.
Yeah.
To keep eyes on these so-called slaves, man. That's where the police force originated.
Slave patrol.
Yeah, slave patrol, man.
That's where police force came from, slave patrol, man. You white men patrolling you slaves, make sure you got those slave papers, man. You know, your licenses, your papers and shit.
And all that's ain't nothing but a continuation to this day, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all jokers don't do your due diligence, man.
But I'm gonna add to this, these Negroes, like this guy, you know, I'm giving credit to that Africa Diaspora. You know, that's why I got that phrase from black collaborators from white supremacists, because basically he see it just like everybody else see it. You know, he said the law works. He said they got some pretty good books on the law, but the law only works when it comes to you Negroes. They let you Negroes, there's a cop, get out of line. Like them 5 Negroes, yeah, them niggas was gone the same day. Ain't no goddamn, ain't no, we got to examine the facts thoroughly. We got to talk to the judge. We got to do this. We got to do that.
There's no waiting a year, 2 years to indict these niggas, man. Them niggas
get them off the police force at that either. Paid leave. These niggas got kicked. Them niggas got kicked out the force the same goddamn day, man. He said, you see why black people ain't protesting the street when this guy got killed? Because you know why? Because he said justice was done, man. Them 5 fucking black cops. He said the law works, man. Only when it comes to black, that's where you figure it out, man. Only when it comes to black people, the law works, man. So you Negroes think you on the same level your slave master just because you got some type of job of authority or something, some damn authoritative job.
Think again.
Yeah, when you get in trouble, you gonna see how much you just like your slave master.
And they gonna leave your bitch ass high and dry. We gonna end it off there. Lord willing, we'll be back out here again. But before we close it out, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, this is like it before we go. Lord willing, we'll be back out here again. The devil is trying to play. We'll be back out here again with the praise and give honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai and to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. Also want to give double honors and a salute to the men we learned this truth from. Till next time, Shalom, Rock and Dog, and above the wall. Shalom.